Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks. I've made kind of this pattern before, but never this one. And I thought I'd take I erased everything to make it to start from scratch. And I'm going to go to the polygon tool and I'm going to get the graph paper tool. And I'm going to set it on 9 by 9. And I'm going to hold down the control button to get it perfect. But I want it to be a even number. So I'm going to make it 9 by 9. It's going to make it quite a bit smaller. But the reason for that, so now I have, and it doesn't really have to be this way, but now I have 1-inch squares. So we're going to take our Smart Fill tool, which you can use the virtual segment delete key, but if you do this right here, and this is probably going to be longer than it needs to be, and if you look in just a second, I'm not going to use the entire 9 by 9, but that way it just made it easier for me to do what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to take that away, and I'm going to, don't have to bring in index and line. I'm going to weld this, and I'm going to hit P, and I'm going to left click, right click. The reason for the 9 by 9 and so the 1-inch squares, so I know that this is 1, 2, 3 inches from 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. So I'm going to make a 3-inch circle. And I'm going to hit P. Okay, my ratio was unlocked. So I'm going to lock my ratio and make it 3 by 3. And I'm going to hit P. Then I'm going to shift select this and hit T. And now I'm going to hit L. And that put it right where it wants to be, or it needs to be. I'm going to select this again, Control D, shift select my box and hit DR for bottom right. Now, so this is just 1 inch. So I'm going to draw a 1-inch square. And because that's a circle, it will snap right to the center. Hit P or hit Control D or plus key. Now you notice that this isn't all the way to the end. It actually is, but that's a circle. So we're going to have to put in some straight lines like right here to stop the Smart Fill. So if you'll grab this and hold down the, start moving it first as always. Take your 2-point line, start moving it, then hold down your control button. Start moving and hold down your control button. If you don't do that, it'll not start there. Now I'm going to get the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to fill in that, and that. Now, the only thing I did wrong, and it's not terrible, is I want to group this together. Control G. Smart Fill tool. Well, I did that wrong. I only want, you ought to start there. And we're just making this basically a slow S. Now, because this is a group, I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to move it out of the way. Now, you can see that this is made up a bunch of lines. But if we put it back to what it was and select it all and weld it, now I have this slow S. Now I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. And I'm going to hit P, still in the center of the page. I'm going to Control D and mirror it so I get that. Now I'm going to go ahead and weld this. But then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. And I don't want these sharp points. And with me doing this, you could probably do this a lot of different ways. So I'm going to cut off these sharp points. And I'm going to use the Smart Fill tool, fill that in, and look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, well, you might want to take a screenshot of that. And I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page, doesn't really matter. I'm going to hold down the shift key so it'll grow inwardly. I'm going to get an ellipse and hit P, Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the shift key, grow it in. Then I'm going to get a 2-point line and hit P and rotate it 10 degrees. Control D and make a duplicate and mirror it the other way. Now I need to take my Smart Fill tool and make an envelope form. I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to click on I can still move this. You can't move that. I'm going to click on my object I created and go to Effects and Envelope. And I'm going to go put it inside Form, and it made that shape of that envelope. Now I still need to put it over here. So I'm going to shift select my form and go EC, or you can actually go CE. I'm going to try to grab the form, which I did and moved it out of the way. Now I'm going to move that back. Now, if I hold down the Alt key with the virtual segment delete key, it'll delete it. Well, deletes everything it touches. And really and truly, I should have probably grouped that together. So what I'm going to do, I can move this out of the way twice and go ahead and just delete that. And then move this back twice. I'm still in the center of the page, but I'm going to left click, right click and get just an outline of it. And I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and I'm going to rotate it 20 degrees. And I'm going to kind of look before I go any further to make sure my lines are actually over, which is going to give me a little bit of you know what, I could have jiggled something. Let me move this back to where we had the lines and had it in the form. See, my lines are a little bit over. You know what? Let's try this. I've never done this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it out of the way, and I'm going to make a new envelope form, move it out of the way, but I'm going to make it blue, and I'm going to put it to the back of the page. I'm just going to see if this works. And let's see if our black is hanging over our blue. It just barely is. So let's try the intersect tool and put it down there. Now let's take our shape and we'll left click, right click, and then move it down to our blue. And now my lines are right on that line. And remember, the whole time, I have never moved it. I've only nudged it. So now let's move it out of the way and let's get rid of our lines. You really don't need them, and you can always get them back. Move this back twice. Left click, right click in black. Control D, Alternate C, and rotated that 20 degrees. And then I'm just going to look. See how much better that's going to be, because this is dead on. Now, a lot of times you're going to have to Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 40 degrees. And a lot of times when you do this, it's going to start messing up. And I don't know why that is, but this time it did not Control D, Alternate C, and go 340 degrees. Let's move this out of the way, move this out of the way. And if everything worked out perfect, it should weld. And it did. It took away those interior lines. And by doing this, you could now fill it in. I'm going to fill it in with yellow. Whoop. Because I think yellow just really makes it stand out when you put a black box around it. Object, order, back a page. See, I've got perfectly crisp line. A lot of times you'll get, overage and underage that they're not going to blend. I never have done that with the knocking those corners out like that. And you could possibly use the weld tool trim, but I think that worked pretty well. And there's a lot of different combinations you could do with this same pattern, but just a little bit different. I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.